Hello, everyone. It's afternoon. This is going to be about um, a run off of my last video, my short, and the video I did yesterday. I am highly disappointed in many people out there. People that were on my channel that subscribed and unsubscribed because of my video talking about the inauguration. Well, first of all, what I'm going to say is by no by means an apology, because if y'all wanted to unsubscribe, that's up to you. I mean, what was you contributing to my channel anyway? You were coming in, you were getting free uh, entertainment, free um, different subjects, and y'all said that I was wise and all the stuff you were learning and everything until you looked at my video and you automatically, of course, and I can tell when you listen to my videos. I mean, really listen. You might be sitting there watching it, but you're not really listening. Not one time on that video did I support anybody. I didn't support Biden. I didn't support Trump. All I did was tell you that there's going to be some big changes coming. Because I did watch what he signed, and I did watch what he talked about. And I also know what we all went through for the past 4 years. And a lot of you were complaining about what we went through the last 4 years, that you didn't like the high prices of food. You didn't like the high prices of rent. You didn't like the immigrants coming in. Oh, yeah, a lot of you commented on that kind of stuff. Yeah, you did. And so it didn't matter who was president, because the things that were going on was destroying our country, was making our food go higher. The corporations were greedy and money greedy. And then there was people in the government that was going over to China and making deals over there behind everybody's back. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes that people didn't know, and then finally did get reported. But no, because I say on my video that there's big changes coming, and there are going to be a lot of people that don't like them, but maybe later on down the road you will like them. But no matter, you can't please anybody. I mean, the human race is always going to find fault with something or someone. And you happened to pick on me that day. I did not on there say I supported Trump. I did not say I supported Biden. The most I said was, big changes coming. Some of them are going to be good. I also said be prepared for things that may or may not come. I also said that the last 4 years has basically been hell. And it all started with COVID. Where it came from, I do not know. I mean, there's so many crooked, wicked people in this world. It could have been somebody just as simple as you and I that went over to China and decided to search some stuff out and decided to drop the bomb on the United States. I don't know. It could have been a number of things, but it started. And we were locked down. And the prices kept going higher and higher for the gas, and the prices kept going higher for the food. Then they killed millions of chickens because they said they had the bird flu. And then millions of people died over the so-called COVID. And it was endless. People didn't get to say goodbye to their loved ones. So you tell me that the last 4 years was good. Now, I'm not saying the next 4 years is going to be any better, but that's who is now president. I'll tell you what I do support and what I don't support. I don't support haters. People that are going to hate on people. Especially all of you people out there that are in the religious realm of Christianity or any kind of religious realm that say they love unconditionally and that their religion is about love and helping others. I don't want to hear it. Because you're so judgmental, so closed-minded, so closed-eared that only your opinion counts, and that if nobody else agrees with you, that person is wrong, and you're going to judge and condemn that person. I get sick and tired of this political side and this political side and liberals and all that kind of crap. I don't care about all that. What I care about is seeing people bash one another and trying to tear people down. That's not godly love. The Bible says that if you hate your neighbor, then don't tell me you love God, because there's no love in you. You can stay all day long, oh, holy, 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 I love God. God is first and foremost. And then you hate your neighbor. I don't care what race they are. I don't care what they're affiliated with. You're not supposed to hate. The Bible also says love your enemy. So if you feel like you have enemies, you're supposed to pray for them. So all you people out there, which I know a lot of you were so-called Christians when you unsubscribed, and the old holier than now, that if you're not thinking my way, well then I got the right to judge you. No. No. So I know that all of the ones that you unsubscribed, you weren't on my channel because you liked me and you didn't like what I was talking about. You were there just for fun, just for entertainment. And when I didn't say what you wanted me to say on that video, like I said, I don't support any political reign. I don't. We have a president, and he was elected in there, and as children of the Most High Creator, the Bible says obey the laws of the land. Bottom line. And the human beings are the ones that wanted a democracy, and people ruling us, and people telling us how to live and what food to eat. And I mean, that was elected over 200 years ago. I don't take sides. I can see all sides, but I don't take sides. And I don't support, I support right. What is right? Well, here's what's right for our country, in any country in the whole world, is human beings have the right to eat proper food. Food that's not been poisoned with sawdust. And whether you know it or not, this bread has sawdust in it. I can tell it. It tastes like wood. I'm just telling you. And this food has stuff in it that other countries banned. And we wonder why our men and women are getting so big and heavy and fat. And then, of course, they turn around and say, I don't have no problem with me being this big. Don't, bull crap. I don't want to hear it. Bull crap. You can hardly walk. Even me, at 159 pounds. My legs don't want to carry that weight. The meds they throw at us. The pharmaceuticals out there that get so much money off of those pills. And then, of course, everybody has to have insurance because now the insurance will pay for certain drugs and stuff like that. But they don't look at why you got the problem. They just throw a pill at you. They don't look at it and say, maybe you better quit eating that bread with sawdust in it. Maybe you need to quit eating ice cream with sawdust in it. Maybe you need to quit eating eggs that been the chickens have been shot up with hormones and growth hormones and all kinds of crap. Chickens that have to lay their eggs out of a little cage with six chickens in it, and their feet stand on bare wire, and that's how they have to sleep. Damn it! Don't you people understand? Them animals are part of God's creatures too. How would you like to stand on wire on your bare feet day in and day out? How would you like to be a cow that's trembling and with fear because they know they're going to the slaughterhouse? They've seen it before. They've heard it before. You think animals don't talk back and forth to one another? And they shoot the beef up with antibiotics and everything. And I understand y'all going to say, well, that's to keep them healthy. Well, who in the hell kept them healthy before all of this? It was the Creator. And man came along and it's destroying it. You don't want to know why? Because they got think of this idea, think of that idea. Well, how can I make life better for everyone? Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. So I'm pretty pissed at all of you people that unsubscribed because you didn't even listen to what I was saying. You just assumed because I said the inauguration, the president-elect, and there's going to be big changes. Well, yeah, there is, and I watched some of the things that he signed into law. First of all, we got our freedom of speech back. Government's not going to be able to stand and tell us what we can say here on YouTube and different places. And yeah. Well, President Trump did pardon all them people that broke into the White House. But if you remember correctly, didn't Mr. Biden, the former president, pardon his son, Hunter Biden, of all the crimes that he was convicted of, making deals and plans with China and all the things that were going on? You don't think that was wrong? I don't understand you people. Hate. I am tired of the hate. If you people don't know how to love, then stay off of my channel. I don't want people on there that's got that hatred in their heart for anybody or anything. I even hate that word hate. I disdain that word hate. Love. Jesus said to love. If you love not your neighbor, then you don't love the Father. You're lying. So, all you people that aren't on my channel because you're there because you understand, you believe the things that I'm saying, you believe that I'm trying to bring you information on how to take care of your own self without all of that out there going on. There's over 8 billion people on this planet. And the Creator made us all different. And of course, there's going to be different perspectives on things. There's going to be different ideas that come out of everybody because God, the Creator, can use that to build His kingdom like what He wanted to in the first place. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, it's because of the fall. And I'm only human. Well, I'm only human too. But if I'm having a bad day, I am not going to strike out at somebody because they don't believe the way I believe. Now, like I said, I'm not striking out at you because you don't believe the way I believe, but you took what I believe wrong. I don't support any political agendas. And what can we do about it anyway? I mean, the people voted. Just because that y'all think that the man was rightfully convicted, but he didn't go to jail for it, so apparently it must not have been right. Hunter Biden didn't go to jail for what he did, maybe for a couple days, something like that, but they had enough money that they could get him out. Don't you think that he should have been punished? I mean, remember Martha Stewart? Just because she had some insight on stocks and stuff like that, she spent 6 months in prison. Now, don't you think, by all rights, instead of him getting pardoned, that he was over in China in our enemy camp, making plans for whatever he was making plans for over there? Don't you think he should have been punished? We're supposed to obey the laws of the land, and we're supposed to be one nation under God, indivisible. Isn't that what everybody says? That God is in charge? Well, apparently not, because y'all ain't letting God be in charge. You're not looking to God for anything. You're looking to yourselves about what you like and don't like. So, but you can go ahead and unsubscribe. In fact, I would prefer that you did, because I don't want haters on my channel. If you can't look to your neighbor and love your neighbor as yourself, apparently you don't love yourself because you don't love your neighbor. And you don't love God like you say you do. Because if you loved God, you'd love your neighbor. I abhor people that slander everybody else, and that's what politics do. They slander one another, and then there's wars started because of people hating this and people hating that. So, anyway, keep a merry heart because it does good like medicine. If you got a merry heart, you're gonna have to depend on the doctor saying that you got this and got that, and now we have to pump you full of chemicals through called medicine instead of looking for the root cause. Changing our food. changing our atmosphere, because you know that they are manipulating the weather. That's why we ain't had so much sunshine, because they go in there and they spray some kind of chemicals in there to make clouds and stuff to cover up our sun, knowing very well we need that sun. And how many people have really truly turned to God? No, they haven't. They've turned to religion. It's basically what they've done. Oh, if I go to church every Sunday and every Wednesday, Sunday morning, Sunday night, every Wednesday. No, religion is not the answer. The God within us. And we're human. I understand that. But you got to strive to do better. You can't be going around hating on people, because this world is set up for karma. It's not plain and simple. You will get what you give out. So if you wonder why your life isn't going so well, then look what you're giving out. Merry heart doeth good like medicine. Laughter and music is awesome for your soul. And if your spirit dries up, then your spirit is broken, then your bones will dry up. So if you think you can, if you think you can't, you're right. So you got all of you just keep on thinking you can't, and that God won't, the Creator won't, then apparently we're not one nation under God. Y'all have a great day.